Assalamualaikum and good day. You're with me again, Miss Huda. Let's continue on the moment of inertia, example number 3. Determine the second moment of area IXX and IYY for the compound section shown in the figure with respect to the centroidal x and y axis. In this case, you have to find the center of gravity of this compound section, which means that you have to divide it into a few sections, and in this case I divided it into 3 sections as shown here. You can also divide it like this, no problem. So this is 1, 2 and 3, depends on your calculation, yeah. So for this one, I put the point of reference to find the centroid at this point, and the x-axis and y-axis as shown in the drawing. According to the table as shown, I finally get the total of AX bar 1,042,000 and the value of AY bar 1,099,000. And I can calculate the X bar and Y bar using the formula for X bar, total of AX bar divide with total area, and for Y bar, total of AY bar divide with the area. The value that I get for the X bar is 73.38 from the x-axis, and for Y bar it is 77.394 mm from the y-axis. Here I draw the sections and I mark the X bar from the x-axis and the Y bar from the y-axis. So this is the value. And I can finally calculate the IXX for this section. All of the section value from the calculation of centroid, and calculate the BD cube divide with 12. This one is actually, we call it as I, which is the inertia bar and X. So BD cube divide with 12 maksudnya inilah. And make it to 10 to the power of 6 mm power of 4. So for the first section here, the B is 40 plus 130 plus 30, then it become 200 times with 20 mm, the height ataupun D, it is 20 mm, power of 3 divide with 12. That is the formula for rectangle to calculate the inertia. Then you divide it with 1 million to make it in times 10 power of 6. So you akan dapat 0.133. Then we can calculate the H. H will be the centroid of the section 1 to the centroid of the whole section. So the centroid of section 1 would be around here. So to get it to the centroid of the whole section, this will be the distance. Therefore, this is 10 mm because of 20 mm divided with 2. So 73.38 minus 10 mm, then you will get the value here. It is 63.38. Next, we can calculate the AH square. Just take the 63.38 power of 2 times with the area. You will get 16.068 times 10 power of 6 mm power of 4. Add these two values together to get the value of total IXX untuk section yang pertama. For the second section, here, The BD cube divide with 12 because this is rectangular section. B is 40 mm and D is 180 mm. Because of dari sini ke bawah ni adalah 180. 200 tolak dengan 20 mm. Power of 3 divide with 12, you will get 19.44 times 10 power of 6 mm power of 4. And for the value of H, which is the centroid of section 2 to the centroid of all section ataupun semua compound section ini. The centroid will be around here. So the distance yang you nak adalah distance ini berapa. For section 2, you boleh nampak ini memang akan dapat separuh daripada height of section 2 ataupun depth dia, which is from here to here adalah 180. So di sini akan jadi 90 lah. You have to divide with 2. And from here to the other side di sini adalah 73.38, which is this one. The centroid, jarak dia daripada x-axis to the centroid of the whole section. Therefore, to get this value yang question mark ni, you have to take the whole length ni 200 mm minus 90 and minus 73.38. Then you will get 36.62. So that is the value question mark itu. To get the AH square, take this H power of 2 and times with 7,200, and that value divide with 1 million, you will get 9.655 times 10 power of 6 mm power of 4. Then get the total IXX for section number 2. 9.655 plus 19.44. It is 29.095 times 10 power of 6. Next, we calculate the section number 3. So, section number 3, B is 30 mm times with the depth of section 3, it is 100 mm. Power of 3 divide with 12. Then you divide with 1 million to make it in times 10 power of 6. You will get 2.5. And get the value of H. The value of H will be from the centroid of section 3 to the centroid of the whole section. Section number 3 is probably around here. So what you need to find is this distance. The centroid of section 3 to the centroid of overall section. What you need to find is, dari sini, dari centroid ni ke paling atas section, so should be nak sampai ke centroid, so maksudnya separuh lah, 100 mm bahagi 2. So if you plus with 20 above here, then dia jadi 70. So balance ni nak sampai ke centroid semua 73.38 mm minus 70. You will get 3.38 mm. That is the value yang kita nak, value of H. Get the value of AH next. So 3.38 power of 2 times 3,000 and divide it with 1 million to make it in this manner. You will get 0.034. So add this 0.034 with 2.5. It is 2.534. And because of kat sini tak ada minus-minus, semuanya section yang kita perlu tambah. So add all these together and you will get the value of IXX for this compound section. Next, we need to find the IYY. you can just pick up the area from the previous centroid calculation and calculate the I bar y, which is this one ya, db cube divide with 12, because semua section kita ni adalah rectangle, so memang kita fix pakai formula ini. So kalau section Q ada jenis lain, for example you have round or you have rectangle, so tak samalah, bukanlah ini formula dia ya. Okay, so we have the first section, the D is 20 and the D is 200. Cube divide with 12. Then you divide it with 1 million. You will get 13.333 here. Next, the value of H would be from the centroid of this section. It's around here and it should be to the centroid of the whole section yang kita dah mark tu. So that is the value that we need to find. For this one, from here at y axis tu to the centroid semua, kita dah ada value which is this 77.394. However, for this one, kita kena carilah so that we can finally get the distance yang saya question markkan tu. Because of kita tahu lebar this rectangle is 200 mm. So this one mesti separuh because of dari centroid. So separuh daripada 200, it is 100. So take the value of 200 minus 100 minus 77.394, you will get 22.606 as the value of H. Then simply squarekan this value and times with the area 4000, divide with 1 million, you will get 2.044 times 10 power of 6. Next, we can add the AH square with the IY bar and get the value of 15.377. For section number 2, the DB cube, D is 180 and B is 40 mm. Cube divide with 12, divide with 1 million, you will get 0.96 times 10 power of 6. And get the value of H. It will be from the centroid of second section ni, section kedua, ke centroid semua. It will be from centroid around here to the centroid of semua. So you know that this is 20 mm sebab 40 mm bahagi 2, so jarak ini adalah 20 mm. Just take the 77.394 minus 20 mm, you will get 57.394. 57.394 power of 2 times 7200, the area, you will get 23.717 times 10 power of 6. And add this AH square with the IY bar 0.96. It is 24.677 as the value of IYY for section 2. Next, for section 3, the DB cube, D is 100 times B 30 power of 3 divide with 12 and divide with 1 million, you will get 0.225 times 10 power of 6. And get the value of H. It will be around here, the centroid of section 3 to centroid semua. It should be here, dia ada balance 15 mm. Ya, sebab ini kan you nak cari So 15 mm, 30 mm bahagi 2. Distance keseluruhan ini adalah 200. So 200 minus 15 mm. So hilanglah sini. Sebab kita nakkan jarak ni saja ya. And then you have to minus 77.394. You will get this distance. It is 107.606. 107.606 power of 2 times 3000 divide with 1 million, you will get 34.737 and get the AH square plus the IY bar, and you will get 34.962. Add all of these together, you will get 75.016 times 10 power of 6 mm power of 4 as the value of IYY. That will be all for example number 3. Thank you so much and have a nice day. Bye.